ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಮಿಲನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತ.
ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾಸು ಉಪನಿಷತ್ಸು.
Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Right now for me, it's a very busy weekend with so much happening. So I thought of making a very heavy but yet very delicious meal that will fill us up completely and make us feel all happy and satisfied and good at home together at once as a family. So in the pressure cooker, I have set 1 cup of brown rice, 4 medium-sized potatoes, fresh water to be pressure cooked for 1 whistle. So did I forget to mention I'm making vegetable beanie burger today, for which I will be needing 1 carrot and 1 beetroot as well. I've washed them thoroughly and I'm going to peel off the skin from both the rooty vegetables. I'm going to air fry these skins as well, so I have saved them. Now in a food processor, I finely chopped 2 medium-sized onions. I have taken out the onions. Into the same food processor, I continue using the same food processor with 1 red bell pepper to be finely chopped, and then I add in the grater with this, grating the carrots and beetroots. So once you start using the food processor, it just becomes so easy with all the chopping, grating. So I combine all the vegetables together in a big large bowl and then use mixed beans. I've drained the water from the tin of the beans and then adding in the beans into the food processor along with cooked rice and potatoes so that they blend in well and combine and crush. Now into the vegetable mix, I've added in a teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste, a teaspoon of cumin powder, a teaspoon of dhania powder, a teaspoon of garam masala, salt to taste as well. I combine it well and then mix the rice and the potatoes, which are nicely mushed, giving it a good mix, and we keep it in the refrigerator to just absorb the water content. And just in case if you find it watery or drippy, what you can do is in a tawa, in a pan, just get all the mixture, warm it up nicely until the moisture is absorbed. It might take around 3 to 4 minutes on the pan if you want to absorb the moisture. I have a good portion of poha that I had made for breakfast yesterday. Now this is the leftover. Now I'm going to use this leftover to make another dish. This is going to be very boring if you have got to continue using the same poha as it is, but giving it a good different version will make it taste really good. I've added in very little of water to create moisture and have microwaved the poha, blending it into the food processor along with 1 potato. Poha has already got so much of flavor, taste that you do not have to add anything else to this. Look how nicely it's blended in well. I'm going to make dumplings with it, but for now let's make the dips ready for the burger. I have avocado, half an onion, tomatoes, garlic granules, salt to taste, green chilies, blending it well along with some lime. I take out this avocado dip, guacamole, and now using this 1 cheese cube, which are individually packed. I normally get these kind of mature cheddar cheese. It just becomes so easy, nothing goes waste, and we can use individual packs as to how much we need. I've cut it into small squares. I also have bread crumbs in the freezer. Whenever there's a bread loaf at home, I use the end of the bread to make the crumbs and keep it ready, in which way it becomes a lot easier to make any kind of snack because you have breadcrumbs readily available in the freezer. Now with the poha mix, I'm using 1 cheese cube in the center, making a round bowl, and then smearing a lot of breadcrumbs on all the sides. This way I finish off all the poha mixture which was remaining. A nice way of finishing off the leftovers in a completely different form. Kids are happy and everyone else is happy at home. Eating a snack like this is quite entertaining and makes one feel good. I give a spray of oil on all of them and then keep it in the air fryer until it gets nice and crispy and golden brown in color, and the cheese has melted as well. So this took around 10 minutes time at 190 degrees temperature in the air fryer. Now to the patty mixture, it has nicely absorbed the moisture and looks good. So I take a good portion, make a round ball and then press it down like a patty. We take a big size portion in which way it will fill up completely the burger buns. Now I'm coating it with breadcrumbs on all sides. Now onto a pan with oil. I lay them until they turn nice golden color, crispy, and then flip them over on the other side as well. I've also got pineapple rings that I'm going to grill. And when these pineapple rings are grilled, they taste just excellent. Eating them hot is even better. I also warm up the buns from both the sides. When you warm the buns, it will not be soggy anymore and stretchy anymore. It just oozes out the butter from the buns and it will make it taste even better than it is. Now that I have all the elements ready to make the burger, I lay the bottom section and smear very good generous amount of guacamole and then place the gem lettuce leaves on as the next layer, and then the patty, cheese slice, pineapple rings, tomato slices, onions, and then I've also got ketchup on this side of the bun. Cover it up and I use a toothpick so that everything stays in one place when you're eating, as it's a nice big portion, a nice big vegetable burger. Difficult to eat, but it will taste really good. So let's get them on with the skins, which are nicely air fried. Let's finish them off in a good way to make an interesting dish for dinner that you can sit down and enjoy even on a very busy working day. My family is super happy to eat it, and so am I. I've got my haircut done today, and I've also bought a sari from a friend of mine. It's a very beautiful color which I fell in love with as soon as I saw it at the very first glance, and it has a beautiful shade. If I give it a good shake, you can see the shine. So let me open this up and show it to you all. This is the pallu. The sari actually is split in sections, something very different to what I normally have. I'm in love with this big, nice motifs which are in mango shape. I just fell in love when I saw this sari. So this is how it looks. This is the blouse piece on this side of the pallu, and this is the pallu, the main section, and then this green section here in the middle is where you can do the pleats for the sari, and then this is the body. So yeah, this is something very different, something very exclusive. This sari I'm planning to wear as I'm anchoring my Kannada gathering for tomorrow. This is one of the gatherings which I normally talk about every year, Milana, which happens every year here in northeast of England. So I thought it's, now that I'm doing the anchoring for this show, I thought it's really important for me to get my hair done. I also got my facial done, and also I thought it's nice to buy a sari, a fresh sari, as I'm in love with saris. And these days I feel I should do what makes me feel happy rather than holding myself with the wish list on. I try my best to tick off my wish list with simple pleasures. So I bought this sari to treat myself. I'm planning to give a simple running stitch to edge the sari so that I can wear it tomorrow. Luckily, I have a blouse at home which pairs in really well with this sari. Otherwise, it's really difficult to find a person to stitch a blouse for you. Having a sewing machine at home is super duper helpful. I have never learned stitching in my life, but honestly, having a sewing machine at home comes in so useful and helpful that you can just give a running stitch to most of the things and it just becomes wearable. One of the biggest right decisions that I have made so far. This gadget is such a must to have at home for every lady. Now when you buy a brand new sari, it does have a lot of lines, the folding lines, and it's important to get rid of them. So I give a good press, in which way it just uplifts the whole look and making it look, with appearance. And as I'm doing the comparing for tomorrow, I feel it's important to look neat, tidy and presentable as well. I'm planning to make single pallu, so I'm just giving it a normal fold and put it on the hanger. Milana today, and I've got the clips on my hair all over. Sanika does this to me. So yeah, this is my final look. Look how amazing this purple sari looks on me. I've got nice set of bangles on this hand, and the other hand, as it's a single pallu, I've just got my wristwatch. I have put black bindi specifically because when you're on stage, if you put gold and silver, it's not going to be seen with the lights and the distance as well. So when you put black, it's definitely been seen. These are my friends Netra and Veena and myself who are hosting the entire show of Milana 26.
ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೇವಲ ಒಂದು ಶಬ್ದ ಮಾತ್ರವಲ್ಲ, ಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಸಂಕೇತ, ಸಹನೆ, ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಹಾಗೂ ತ್ಯಾಗದ ಸಂಕೇತ ಕೂಡ. ಮನುಸ್ಮೃತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ ಹಾಗೆ ಯತ್ರ ನಾರ್ಯಸ್ತು ಪೂಜ್ಯಂತೆ ರಮಂತೆ ತತ್ರ ದೇವತಃ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ where women are honored, divinity blossoms. Where women are not respected, no matter how noble, all actions remain unfruitful. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಮಹಿಳಾ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆಯ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. ಈ ದಿನ ನಿರೂಪಣೆಯ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ನನ್ನದಾಗಿದೆ. ನಿರೂಪಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದರಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಕೈಗೂಡಿಸಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸುಷ್ಮಾ ಬಳ್ಳಾರಿ ಹಾಗೂ ವೀಣಾ ರವಿ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. A few housekeeping requests before we begin the program. There is no fire drill expected today. If the fire alarm sounds, please leave the hall to the fire exit located on your right side. Toilets, there is one toilet just before the entrance of the auditorium. Additional men's and women's toilets are located in the corridor behind the main hall, which is to the left. These are studio toilets dedicated for men and women. We kindly request everyone to avoid bringing food into the main hall. Alcohol is strictly prohibited anywhere on the school premises, including the car park or inside the car. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾರುಬಾರುಗಳನ್ನು ನಿಷೇಧಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. Green room is reserved only for performance in the upcoming act. We also request that children don't play in the green room, as it is normally used as an office space by the academy. We request everyone to return to the performance hall on time after the lunch break so that we don't miss any of the wonderful performances. Thank you everyone. Hope we all have a wonderful day today. Happy International Women's Day again. Thank you.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಸುಂದರವಾದ ಮಿಲನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಹಾಗೂ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ತುಂಬ ಆತುರದಿಂದ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಈ ಮಿಲನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ, ಮನೋರಂಜನಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ದೇವರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಬೇಕು ಹಾಗೂ ದೊಡ್ಡವ್ರು ಬಂದಿರೋಂಥ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದನೂ ಬೇಕು. ದೇವ್ರ ದೀಪ ಹಚ್ಚಕ್ಕೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ ದೊಡ್ಡವರು ಸಂಧ್ಯಾನಾಗಿ, ವಿಜಯ ಕೊಟ್ಟೂರಕ್ಕ ಹಾಗೂ ವಿಜಯಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಸಾಯಿಶ್ವರ ಆಂಟಿ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬನ್ನಿ, ದೀಪನನ್ನು ಹಚ್ಚಿ. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ನಮ್ಮ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಅಚ್ಚುಮೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಸಾಯಿಶ್ವರ್, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬನ್ನಿ, ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನಾ ಹಾಡನ್ನು ಹಾಡಿ ಈ ಮನೋರಂಜನಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಆರಂಭಿಸಿ ಅಂತ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ಬರಬೇಕಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೂ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರುವಂಥ ಕಲೆಗೂ ನೀವು ಉತ್ಸಾಹ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹದ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ತಟ್ಟಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಇವಾಗ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸಿ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದು ಮುಂದಿನ ಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಮ್ಗೊಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಆವಾಗ ನಾವು ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸಿ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇವಾಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ದೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ಖಂಡಿತ ಈ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಈ ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮುದ್ದಾಗಿ ಹಾಡಿದ್ರಂತ. ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಈ ಕಲೆನ ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ತರಬೇಕು. ಮುಂದಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕನಿಷ್ಕ ಗೌಡ, ಅಚ್ಯುತಂ ಕೇಶವಂ, ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ದೈವಿತ್ವದ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರೇಮವನ್ನು ಕೊಂಡಾಡುವ ಒಂದು ಶಾಶ್ವತ ಭಜನೆ ಆದಿ ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯರಿಂದ ರಚಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟ ಈ ಗೀತೆ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಶರಣಾಗತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಭಕ್ತಿಯ ಸುಂದರ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಈ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಹಾಡನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿ ಭಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸೋಣ.
We three are representing different regions. So basically, Kannadigas are spread all over Northeast, Newcastle, Darlington and Middlesbrough. Netra is representing Middlesbrough team. Veena is representing Darlington team and I'm representing Newcastle team. We all gather together under one roof.
ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾಸು
Spent an entire day showcasing talents and also lots of different performances, all age groups, lots of connections as well. And we were around 200 plus Kannadigas gathered at one place under one roof with lots of cultural activities, programs on stage, one after the other, encouraging youngsters, little children to come up on stage. And when we celebrate Milana, we make it sure that the entire event is compared, is talked about in Kannada. All the performances are done in Kannada, even the singing, dancing, anything that you choose, or even a drama or a skit, it's purely made in Kannada. So these were amazing number of performances. I couldn't capture all of them as I was on and off the stage most of the time, but it was an incredible show. We absolutely loved it, enjoyed it, and the food was amazing too. And a day filled with fun, laughter, and joy. Big spread of food with lots of varieties, including holge as well. And these are my amazing friends. I tried my best to capture all of them as much as I could. As soon as Milana is over this year, we already start planning ahead what to do for the next year in our heads. Community gatherings are such a must that it not just uplifts you being active and productive, but also uplifts your mood and mind in a very productive and positive way. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as we loved and lived each and every moment. Thank you so much. See you all again soon in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye for now.
Okay, everybody's there waiting for the tea.
See, I'm drama queen.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಮುದ್ದಾಗಿ ಹಾಡು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೊನೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ, ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಅಚ್ಚುಮೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಗೆಳತಿ ಮೇಘ್ನಾ ಹಾಗೂ ಅವ್ರ ಯಜಮಾನರು ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ, ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರು ಅವ್ರದ್ದೇ ಆಗಿರೋಂಥ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಸಾರಿ ಹೌಸ್. ಇವತ್ತು ಅವ್ರ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಇಬ್ಬರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಹೈ ಟೆಕ್ ಕಪಲ್, ಹೈ ಎನರ್ಜೆಟಿಕ್ ಕಪಲ್. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಅವರು ಇವತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಅವ್ರ ಥರನೇ ಇದೇ ಥರನೇ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಗೇಮ್ನ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ನಾನು ಭಾಗವಹಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಮೈಕ್ ಅವ್ರ ಕೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಈ ಗೇಮ್ನ ಆಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ.
ಬಾಡಿ
ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕೌಂಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಯಾಕೆ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀರಾ?
Winner is Bhavya.